Elections ends up with politicians who provide so many political commitments, which then put the country into debt. I was watching news about Baba talking about he's going to put in place Mifugo insurance policy for the communities. So where will that money come from? We have been told about the 50 million for the youth and the Atlas movement. Where will that money come from? So this kind of commitments ends up also putting the country into deeper debts. Number two, elections end up with criminals who have no credibility. And therefore, once you end up with those people, they end up stealing so much from the public and also making all these commitments we have seen around debts. And of course, the last thing, election end up with campaigns which are extremely expensive and also driven by the money which is also thrown for public coffers. In 2018, KHRC did a study which was looking at the coalition between the deep state, elections, and also corruption. And we found that actually why it is politically difficult to deal with corruption is because corruption is what produces leaders when it comes to campaign. And then once they get into office, they want to steal more so that when it comes to the next election, they are able to influence. And of course, the people who funded their campaigns end up given more contracts. And therefore, that now becomes a vicious cycle. So as Angaza, we are calling upon Kenyans to Angaza debt, now to Mulika Kura.